So hi out there, just a little quick video. I'm taking a little break from work this afternoon. It is Wednesday, March 25th at about 2:18 p.m. And they have a Little Debbie banana marshmallow pie because I like banana stuff. I'm gonna give it a shot. It smells really good. It smells banana and it's very yellow, but here we go. Okay. Has good banana flavor. I like it. I kind of wish the marshmallow in the middle was more like a cream. Marshmallow's okay. This is actually really good. I like it. No. Little working from home snack break. So yeah, happy shelter in place, everybody. March 2020. So hi out there in FlossTube land. This is Tina Frazier coming to you from Columbus, Ohio. Today is Saturday, April 4th at approximately 1:15 p.m. Eastern Time. And I'm coming to you today with a little bit of a vlog kind of update. This next video might be little snippets that I've recorded over time just because I have little bits and pieces to show you. My cat Storm is on the ground here. She's trying to keep my attention, so you'll probably hear her meow. But this week I did get my GaRon Tottenbags Grime Guard of the Month. I did open it because I did open it already because I had filmed another little video about 15 minutes ago, and I'm going to scrap that and use this one instead. But anyway, so I get from GaRon Tottenbags, whoops, show you the label the right way, GaRon Tottenbags on Facebook. I get the 11 by 11 Grime Guards of the month, and this month's Grime Guard for April is really, really cute. I get the 11 by 11. Let me find the label for you. So the 11 by 11, I get the 11 by 11 Grime Guard from GaRon Tottenbags. So you can see the GaRon Tottenbags label, and on the other side of the label it tells you the size. This one is a very springy Easter bunny kind of fabric. You can see the bunnies and the eggs and the flowers. Very nice, very green. Thank you very much. I'm really glad that I have an Easter one now that I can swap out. Those of you that watched one of my more recent unboxings for the GaRon Tottenbags Grime Guard of the Month, you know that I was surprised with this lovely GaRon Tottenbags project bag. I did win the February Grime Guard of the Month raffle drawing. Everybody that's in their Grime Guard and project bag of the month, they're put into a drawing. The project bag drawing is for the little teeny accessory pouch that matches that month's project bag, and the people that are in the Grime Guard of the month, they win. The raffle winner wins a project bag. This is the 12 by 13 project bag. In this one, I don't have anything in it right now, but I'm kind of working on the Garden Hairs Gentle Arts. It's an old Gentle Arts freebie that came out in 1996. It's really old, but you can see here it's got two bunnies. There's a little bunny here, and a tree, and a bird, smearing across hearts and stuff. This is all done with Gentle Art sampler thread. And this freebie pattern, because the sampler threads back in 1996 were a new thing, you know, they give you instructions on how to do long arm cross stitch and smear crosses, and what to do with the bird. The bird you outline in one color and then fill in with petty point. And then it gives you this nice little blurb that I'm not going to read on their new overdyed sampler threads, and tips on how to stitch with it. And then at the back there is the different recommendations for your fabric counts and stuff. So this came out in 1996. This is a freebie pattern from Gentle Art. So yeah, it uses 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Gentle Art sampler threads colors. And just to show you, I this past week I have made some progress. When I first picked this up about 20 years ago, I had this rabbit mostly done, partly done, and I had some of the grass here, and I had the red border up until this corner. So since I picked it up in March, I have finished the red border. I have extended the grass all the way across. I have finished the second bunny. I have outlined the tree in regular crosses, and I am filling in the tree trunks with long arm cross stitch. Now you're not going to be able to see that, but anyway. And I have started one of the hearts up here with the Smyrna crosses. So this is the Gentle Arts garden hairs thing. And I'm hopefully going to be turning this into a little mini pillow. Because it's about 4 inches across and it's about 4 by 4, 4 inches by 4 inches. So, and I just have a little bunny needle minder. I don't even know. It's a little bunny needle minder up there. Little Easter bunny. I got that at Cross My Heart. I can't tell you who it's from. It has a little thing on the back of it, but I can't tell you who it is because I can't read it. But anyway, this is Gentle Arts garden hairs. I looked online to see if I could find some pictures of this done a long time ago. Because it was a freebie pattern, I don't think there's any stitched models of this out there anywhere. So if any of you have done this, if blah blah blah, if any of you watching have done this, just let me know. Put a picture. Tell me how you finished it. Show me your stitching. I'd like to see it. But yeah, I am using all the called for Gentle Arts sampler colors for this. This is an old whip. I think I started this probably in 1997, 1998. So it's 20 years old. And I was just trying to get it out and get it worked on some before everything. So you can see my back. My back is pretty clean, more or less. The interesting thing is, so the bunnies are done with the same thread, the same color, but this one over here, I picked, I have basically like 2 skeins of General Arts wood smoke. They're both done in wood smoke. This one, I had used a strand that was mostly all gray. This one has quite a bit more brown in it, which is why the bunnies look so different. So, and I kind of intended it that way. I wanted the second bunny to look a little more different than the first bunny. So that's why I picked it. The grass down here is done in avocado. The tree is done in cherry bark. And I can't remember the color, the red in the heart and the frame. But yeah, so. And there's leaves coming off the trees too that are in a different green than avocado. But this green down here is avocado. And I stitched this up and down as opposed to sideways. So that's why the variation goes up and down. But yeah, I finished the grass and the rabbit and stuff before putting this down this week. But this is kind of what's in my Valentine's Cupid GaRon Tottenbags project bag. This is the project that I stuck in here. Alright, so that's all I have for right now. Kind of wanted to make a little quick video. This next video that you see me upload is going to be little snippets that I record here and there. We're still in the process of moving. This house is going to be in a bit of more disarray. This right here, you can see here, this right here is my tab of currently working on projects. I have my floor stand there that I've also been using for diamond painting. I actually diamond painted last night because while I'm here, I can show you my Whip Go board. So this is Whip Go. So for this month of April, I have this square here, Tiny Modernist, Secret Slave Society. And down here is Give Me a Break. Complete a large section on a diamond painting currently in progress. So I pulled out my Victoria's Moon Dream Wolf diamond painting last night and did a chunk on that. I don't have any specific goal, just to do a large section on that, just to give me a break. That was kind of nice. I have yet to pull out Secret Slay Society from Tiny Modernist. I have yet to pull it out. It's in a tub across the room. Here in the living room, but I'm not sure if I'm going to pull it out or just wait until we get over to the new house. Hopefully within 2 weeks we're going to be living at the new house. But there's my Whitgo. And other than that, I don't have a whole lot. 24 hours of cross stitch. The 24 hours of cross stitch acrostic this month for April is Sun and Shadow. Sun and Shadow. This is the 24 hours of cross stitch April acrostic. Haven't done that. I haven't really been doing any School of Magical Stitches homework just because we've been a little busy and I haven't been feeling super well. I've been dealing with a little bit of a health issue that's non-coronavirus related, and just haven't been sleeping well, haven't been feeling well. One of the other groups has started Stay Home and Finish Your Whips Sal. So stay home and finish your whip sal. I'm sorry that the printing is a little off. My printer is running low on ink and just haven't had a chance to print it. But basically, as we are all spending a lot more time in our homes, I encourage you to finish some of your whips so that you'll be ready to support your local needle workshop once life returns to normal. Don't have a bunch of whips? Start something and clear out some of your stash inventory to make room for new. Have really big projects going? Pick a goal to get some progress. It's up to you. Make it your own. Just make those X's and keep washing your hands. So this is for all those people that are dealing with stay-at-home orders like we are. The Ohio Governor Mike DeWine, he holds press conferences every day around 2 p.m. and 2 weeks ago, or around the 16th of March, he kind of recommended that people stay home. So March 17th, I started work from home from work. March 18th was my birthday, which really kind of sucked because we were supposed to go out to dinner with about 15 friends. And the one restaurant that we were going at announced on the 15th that they were shutting their doors until further notice because it's BD's Mongolian Barbecue. And their business model is one where you show up, they give you a bowl, you fill it with meats, raw meat and vegetables and sauces and stuff, and you take it up to a grill and they cook it for you. So it's kind of like an all-you-can-eat type of place, but you pick all your stuff to go in it. So they really don't have a menu that you can order from and get takeout and delivery. So they announced a few days before my birthday that they were shutting down. And I was bummed because we were going to meet 15 of my friends were coming to dinner with me there. So yeah, my birthday's been postponed, at least kind of indefinitely. A lot of stuff is changing, but our original stay-at-home order, it hasn't been considered a shelter-in-place order. Mike DeWine has called it a stay-at-home order, urging everybody to just stay home. There's no reason for you to really be out. You can go walk your dog and stuff, but please stay the heck away from everybody else. He is trying to flatten the curve, as they call it. And so that the original stay-at-home order was supposed to expire at 11:59 p.m. this coming Monday night. He announced yesterday at his 2 o'clock press conference on Thursday. So today's Saturday. On Thursday, he announced at his 2 p.m. press conference that the stay-at-home order would be extended through May 1st. So Ohio is on a stay-at-home order. He's also encouraging essential businesses that are open for people to come grocery shopping and stuff like that. Limit the number of people in their stores. A lot of them have already reduced hours. Like a lot of the grocery stores close at 6 or 7, 8 o'clock at night now. A lot of them used to be open until midnight, 1, 2 a.m. So now a lot of the stores are going to be limiting customers allowed to shop in their stores to a certain number at any given time. So starting today, basically a lot of the stores and everything are already doing that. You've probably already heard too that Hobby Lobby is being shit. Uh, sorry about the cuss word, but Hobby Lobby is being like just blasted because of their stupid decision to defy uh, closure orders and stay open for business, even though they're not essential to uh, people living their lives, and they don't provide essential services. Um, so yeah, that whole thing's been going over, and now as of Friday, they've basically furloughed all their employees and are shutting down because they're kind of throwing a little bit of a tantrum because they've been forced to close. And it was really kind of funny because earlier this week on one of the Governor DeWine's press conferences, Hobby Lobby was outed. And there was one or two Hobby Lobby stores here in Columbus that were defying the orders to close. Michael's and Joann's have already went to curbside pickup or order online and pick up in store. They weren't letting people shop in their stores, which is fine. I would have been fine with if Hobby Lobby had done the same thing, but no, Hobby Lobby's had their stores open. A lot of employees were complaining that management wasn't allowing them and providing them the ability to maintain adequate health distances away from customers, weren't allowing them the time to properly sanitize everything. They weren't providing them stuff to do the carts with. They weren't allowing them to clean the stores, provide the recommended cleaning guidelines and stuff. So yeah, Hobby Lobby was basically being shitty the last couple of weeks to their employees and to customers, and just being shitty, uh, being a shitty business to hear and deal with. But anyway, so yeah, they're shutting down. So that's kind of a big thing. Um, I liked I'd go to Hobby Lobby and I'd buy some stuff there because they have some stuff that, Michael's, Joann's, AC Moore, Packetans, and some of the other big box craft stores didn't have. And I liked their yarn, but you know, I'm kind of I really don't know if I'll go back to Hobby Lobby much anymore, just because yeah, they should have just stopped. Anyway, so that's all I have for you now. I went on about 16 minutes. I'm going to try and film a little bit more later. Hopefully you'll get to see a walkthrough of the new house and kind of some of the stuff, the chaos in the new house. And I might show you some of the chaos here in this house. But yeah, we're still moving, and hopefully we'll be staying over there in the new house probably 2 to 3 weeks from now. Hopefully by the end of April we'll be in the new house. Anyway, take care, and until I get a chance to record again, keep on keeping on, because that's all we can do. Stay safe, wash your hands, maintain those distances, you guys. And yeah, so that's it. We'll talk to you soon. Bye. So hi out there in FlossTube land. This is Tina Frazier coming to you from Columbus, Ohio. Today is Easter Sunday, April 12th at approximately 11:35 a.m. Eastern Time. Happy Easter, everybody, if you celebrate. Those who don't, happy holiday, whatever the holiday is that you're celebrating today. Most of the people in the United States are celebrating Easter today, and it's kind of a gray day outside. I have the window open here. I have this window here. I have the light on in the room. You can see the ceiling fan spinning above me. It's a little sticky in the room. I've been cleaning up a little bit. As you can see, some of the stuff behind me is missing from my craft room. So, like, this wall used to have all kinds of bins and stuff. We're in the process of moving, and I've been slowly cleaning stuff out of this room. So a lot of this stuff is over at the new house already. And hopefully tomorrow, on Monday, we have the cable coming again. They couldn't install the DirecTV last time because the technician couldn't find a direct line of sight for the dish for DirecTV to go on the house without drilling into the roof. And we really didn't want to drill into the roof for obvious reasons. So my husband canceled that request, and we're going to go with basically AT&T TV, which is kind of like a, their streaming kind of option, because we have a lot of trees in the new property. Being almost an acre, there's a lot of trees there, so we couldn't really find a line of sight. So we're going to have the internet and everything hooked up at the new house tomorrow. So probably these next 2 weeks, we're going to make the massive push to get most of the stuff that we're taking over to the new house out of this house, and I'll be relocating very soon. It's going to be kind of bittersweet though, because my husband and I have been in this house 13 years. We really like the house. It's just not big enough for 3 adults. And yeah, we're moving to a better neighborhood, a definitely bigger house. But we're going to miss the neighborhood. We're going to kind of miss just being here in this house. My husband and I kind of made this house ours, and it's going to be a little bittersweet. So we're going to be taking a lot more stuff out of the house, and just not being able to be around some of the neighbors and stuff like that. So a little bittersweet as we kind of pack up. So I have a couple of updates. Let me reach back over here for a minute. I recorded a video a little earlier, about a week ago or so, and that I'm going to insert probably here, so you can watch it. But the video is just an explanation of kind of what I've been going on. I talked a little bit in that video about my WIPGO plans and everything like that. WIPGO this month, let me show you my WIPGO board. This is my WIPGO board for this month. So down here I have Give Me a Break, complete a large section on a diamond painting, currently in progress. Okay, and then my other one is Tiny Modernist Secret Sleigh Society. That's the other square for this month. The diamond painting I'm working on is this one right here. This is from Victoria's Moon. This was the one that was sent to me free to evaluate, and I'm not quite halfway done, but I did get a big chunk of this done about a week and a half ago. It's hanging upside down, so like the wolf's face is here. The wolf's face is like here. And yeah. So this is going to be the piece that I'm probably going to be working on. I need to get this finished so I can get the review set up for you and loaded to Victoria's Moon site. So far, I'm liking the piece. The drills are fitting pretty well. There's not a whole lot of trash or anything like that. It's working out really well. But yeah, this is part of my WIPGO for WIPGO 2020 this month, is to finish a large section of a diamond painting. I'm hoping to get a lot more done. I'd like to at least get like up to 2/3 of it done this month. But I do have an update. I think the last video snippet that I just filmed that I'm going to be inserting, I don't know if it's going to be here. It's probably just going to be, I don't know where it'll be inserted. It's probably the beginning of the video. It's probably here. It's probably the end of the video. It's probably just going to be at the beginning of the video. But anyway, I'm sorry. I'm not really going to be editing this, so forgive me if I don't know where my video went. Probably at the beginning, so it's kind of like a vlog style. But anyway, who knows? But anyway, it's Easter. Those of you around the world are probably experiencing a lot of stuff that us here in Ohio are experiencing. Most of the U.S. is under stay-at-home quarantine orders from their local government. Ohio has now extended their stay-at-home order. I think I mentioned that in my last video that you may have seen already, that Ohio's stay-at-home order was originally supposed to end this past Monday night at 11:59 p.m. The governor has extended it through May 1st. A lot of the schools are now closed through May 1st, and it looks to me like there's going to be another extension of this. So that's throwing a wrench into a lot of our plans for this year. So those of you that know me and have watched some of my videos know that my husband and I are avid board gamers. And in June every year here in Columbus, there is a huge board game convention called Origins Game Fair. Origins just recently, this week, actually a couple of days ago, sent out the notice that they are postponing the June Origins Game Fair that was like the 9th through the 13th, whatever that Wednesday is right around there. Origins is postponing it until early October. Pride Parade, that was also that same weekend of Origins, is also moved to the first weekend in October. A lot of some things have already canceled. There was another convention in May called Marcon. It's a science fiction convention. It was completely canceled. There's all kinds of things going on that have been canceled because of the stay-at-home orders. And here in Columbus, the Columbus Convention Center, where Origins and a lot of these events are held, is being flagged for overflow for hospital usage and triage and all that. So yeah, being downtown at the convention center in June probably wouldn't be a good idea because there's going to be a lot of people that are compromised down there, even more so than normal. And I don't think it's a good time to have a convention in June. So our game convention, unfortunately, has been postponed until October. One of the good things is, though, Camp Got a Stitch, which is my local needlework shop's yearly retreat, is still going on, is still planned for the weekend before Halloween in October. So registration for prior attendees opened up on April 1st. I did get my registration in. Registration for everybody else opens April 15th. I will put the information for Camp Got a Stitch down in the description box below for you in case you were interested. It is in Amish Country, Ohio, which is about an hour and a half, give or take, northeast here of Columbus. And it's a fun time. It's simply laid back. There's no structured classes. There's no nothing. We just all get together and stitch for the entire weekend. I'm hoping that Mom and I can go together. It should be a lot of fun. But yes, registration opens this Wednesday for everybody that hasn't already pre-registered as a prior attendee. And again, I will put the information in the description box below. But so anyway, not much else is going on. I may be pausing this video or stopping this video in a little bit because we are getting ready to go grocery shopping for the week. A lot of the stores here are limiting the number of customers in the store, so I'm gonna drop my mom and my husband off at Kroger, which is our grocery store, and I'm going in the same shopping center to Target to finish up our shopping. So we're going to kind of split the efforts today. That way, we're not all three trying to get through the store at the same time. Let's see. So not much else is going on. I will actually show you some stuff here. I've got, you can see my sewing machine. I am getting ready to prepare my fabric. So that one of the things that I'd like to start today, being that it's Easter, I've had this hands-on design, more chocolate bunnies pattern for quite a while. I have the fabric in the back, and I also have the sulky thread kit, because this is going to be my first sulky attempt for using sulky threads. Those that have tried these, let me know how you like them. I'm looking forward to it because one strand of sulky thread equals about 2 strands of DMC. So I'm looking forward to actually stitching faster on this More Chocolate Bunnies using the sulky threads. These threads are really pretty. Now the fabric that I have for this is just simply a piece of mushroom even weave. I think this came from like Hobby Lobby or Joann's or something like that. It's just a brown piece of fabric. I'm not going to do anything special fancy with it just yet, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to serge the edges because you can see the edges are fraying on my fabric. So yeah, I'm going to faux serge my edges. I actually did a tutorial where I showed you how I use a basic sewing machine to faux serge my edges for my fabric. Basically, I use a zigzag stitch and then I go back over it with a straight stitch. So I have my sewing machine next to me. I'm getting ready to do the fabric for this. And hopefully this will be a new Easter 2020 quarantine start. So I'm hoping to get this done. This is Life Needs More Chocolate Bunnies. This is a hands-on design pattern. So that is my goal for today. I'm going to put the sewing machine there so you can see it's ready to go for my sewing machine. Sorry about moving everything around. I'm just recording this on my laptop. So as I mentioned before, my WIPGO board, this month's project, besides the diamond painting that's hanging up behind me, is Secret Slave Society by Tiny Modernist. This came out in 2018. This was a kind of a quick stitch along. Here is the picture of the actual finished piece, for those of you that may not have seen it. Secret Slave Society. This is by the Frosted Pumpkin. Oh, I'm sorry, it's by the Frosted Pumpkin, not Tiny Modernist. I have that wrong in my WIPGO thing? Yes, I have it wrong in my WIPGO thing. I put Tiny Modernist. It's actually Frosted Pumpkin. Secret Slave Society. Whoops. Whoops, sorry. So, I will put a picture in of where I was before I started working on it this week. I have about probably 200, 300, not quite 300 stitches in it for this week. But I will put a picture of where I'm at here. Or where I was before I started here. May not look like a whole lot. But I got the tree. So I got more of the tree done. I got basically all of the tree done. I have the elf's hand done, and I extended out the snow that's underneath him. So it's probably about 200 and some stitches. I did 95 stitches one day and like 120 stitches another day, and so I got about 250 stitches in, maybe, on this since the beginning of the month, since I started WIPGO. But my goal, I'd kind of like to, my goal is 1,000 stitches for WIPGO, but I'd kind of like to get all of this middle portion done with the sleigh and the elves and stuff. That's going to be my goal, is to get all that done. That's probably close to 1,000 stitches, so I might be able to get the, I may be able to block out my WIPGO board. But that's pretty much all of my progress and stuff this far. So this is Secret Slave Society. I am doing this on the called for fabric. It's the one that they requested. It's called Gingerbread. My gingerbread fabric, it's a 28 count even weave. Maybe it's 32 count even. I can't really tell. It's either 28 or 32 count even weave. It's the color gingerbread from, I think it's Picture This Plus. But yeah, so, and the interesting thing is my grime guard is a gingerbread grime guard. I don't know that this is a GaRon Tottenbags grime guard. I don't think it is. It doesn't have any label on it, so I can't tell, but I got this from somewhere. It's just a bunch of gingerbread men. It's really cute. It's sparkly. It's Christmassy. So yeah, I started this in November 2018, and this is as far as I've gotten, because I really didn't work on it at all last year. And since it's in WIPGO now, I'm going to try and make some progress on it. I hope to finish it by Christmas this year. That'll be kind of nice. But it's been pretty much in this Q-snap since I started it. So I have a tendency not to pull my stuff out of the Q-snaps. And I'm using basically all the called for flosses. There's my really fancy schmancy project bag. It is, so yes, it is Picture This Plus hand-dyed fabric. So this is I'm using gingerbread. Picture This Plus hand-dyed fabric. It's a 13 by 18 piece, 28 count Lugana. So this came directly from the Frosted Pumpkin. This was their, kind of their kit. What else is in here? Oh, they sent me a thread minder. What are you stitching in 2017? So this is cute, little thread card. Not using the thread card, but I thought this was cute. That was really, really kind of handy. And this is just my invoice. So actually, it looks like this came out in 2017. I actually didn't start it until 2018. So, yep. And this is on gingerbread. Picture this plus 28 count Lagana. And it also came with this little cute card, frosted pumpkin card, with this little teeny freebie pattern on it. It's really cute. So, yeah, it was kind of nice. Little kit. I think the floss is just for my stash. I didn't need the floss kit. I just got the fabric. I also didn't get the needle minder. If it had a needle minder, frosted pumpkin typically releases needle minders with their kits. But anyway, so that's what I got for you this month so far. It's just been frosted pumpkin, Secret Sleigh Society, and I'm hoping to start hands-on design more chocolate bunny today. New start for Easter. Kind of a first new quarantine start, and hopefully everything's going well. I don't have a whole lot of extra to talk to you about this week, so you might see a couple of videos pop up, or I might just put them all together in a big vlog for you more about moving and some video over at the new house once we get situated. But yeah, I don't have a whole lot more for you this week. Talked about the 24 hours of cross stitch April acrostic. I kind of filled mine out. It's sun and shadow. I started to fill mine out, but I didn't get very far because I'm kind of like, with moving and cleaning, and yeah, it's just we're moving little bits and pieces here and there, and just don't have a whole lot of time to film videos, and I haven't really been wanting to stitch much. This quarantine, the stay-at-home order that's been extended through May 1st. I've been staying home working from home. My mom just started her Pokemon Go, but I've been staying home working since March 17th, and I think staying at home is kind of getting to me. I'm missing contact. Basically, the only contact with people that I've really had are a couple of the people that my husband worked with, because he goes to work every day, so I have to take him to work, and my mom and my husband, and those are basically the only people I've really had contact with. I'm kind of missing physical, not necessarily physical touchy contact, but actual face-to-face contact, and being able to talk to people other than the three of us. So it's kind of wearing on me a little bit, and although I kind of relish being able to kind of get up from my desk here, because this is where I work, I see this every day. I've been it's been hard, and I think it's kind of getting to me, and it's just not the same. I relish the fact that I don't have to get in a car and drive anywhere, that I could just plop on, and if I want to get up from my work, I can just get up and go walk the dog, or get up and go into the living room for 10, 15, 20 minutes. But it's, I don't know, there's something to be said about human interaction that doesn't involve the same people every day in, day out, and all that. Anyway, I'm babbling on. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I look forward to seeing you soon. Again, happy Easter. We're just kind of staying in. It's raining right now. It's overcast. It's supposed to rain most of the day today. So a lot of the people here, especially in my neighborhood, people were out doing their Easter egg hunts with their kids and stuff yesterday. So we're not really planning a whole lot. We may have some ham and some potatoes and stuff for dinner today, but we're not really planning a whole big Easter dinner, just because there's only three of us. It's hard to have an Easter dinner when the family can't get together. Most of our family is out of the city or out of the state, so my husband's brother's up in Cleveland, with his wife, and then my mom's here now, and so my dad's in Florida. Don't really spend the holidays with them, and my husband's family, some live in Chicago. They don't come this way. His sister lives in West Virginia. And we can't congregate at his dad's house anymore because his dad's house, as far as we know, is in contract. I don't know if the contract's gone through or what the holdup is, or anything like that. So his dad's house is finally for sale. Unfortunately, I don't get that wonderful view on the porch anymore, but I hopefully will have some good views of the nice backyard that we will have in the new house, and also stitching in the sunroom. Hopefully I can get you some deer video and some goose video and some videos of the neighbors' chickens. But yeah, it should be kind of interesting. So lots of things are changing. It's going to be weird when we get back to being able to socially interact with other people. I have a feeling it's going to be like being at a school dance where everybody's a wallflower until somebody takes it upon themselves to get out on the dance floor and get the party started, so to speak. I have a feeling we're all gonna not really know how to interact with each other when we're all able to again. So it's gonna be interesting the next few months. Anyway, take care. I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you guys are all staying safe. Thank you to all of you out there who are first responders. Thank you to those of you who are on the front lines dealing with this. Thank you to those of you who maybe are stewards or stewardesses flying in airlines. I know there's a couple of you out there that may have that job. Thank you to those, working retail. Thank you to those working in food service. Thank you to those who are, just keeping things going as best as possible in these times. Just thank you for everything that you do. I know it can't be easy. It's really not easy staying at home either. So, and those of you that have lost your jobs, I'm really sorry. I hope you're finding some outlet, like FlossTube or stitching or crafts, or, I hope you have some outlet where you can kind of keep yourself busy and keep yourself happy in these trying times, because we're all dealing with our own little things here and there. But anyway, I just wanted to say, hey, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave your comments and questions, your likes and dislikes below. I will do my best to answer to the best of my ability. And thanks again for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you'd like to be notified when I upload new content, please click the notification bell and you will receive a message when I upload new content coming soon. All right, take care, you guys. And until next time, keep on keeping on, because right now that's really all we can do. Just do your best. All right, take care now.